Hi everyone, welcome to my art class. Today I'm going to teach you how to use watercolor to paint the lips. Are you ready? Let's start it. Okay, so you will need a watercolor set, watercolor paper, pencil, eraser, brush. Okay, so that's starting it. So before we do lips, we need to outline. Okay, so lips right here on the top. You make a curve slightly down and up. Okay, try to make it symmetrical and not necessary to be perfect. Okay, but make the line longer. Make the line longer. The other side. Okay, and we can make the curve on the bottom. On the bottom, you see the curve right here on the bottom. Depends on how big you want to do it. All right, so this is the outline. I do it. Okay, but some people like to smile a little bit, so you can slant it up a little bit. Okay, and in the middle we do a line. It's not necessary to be perfect again. Right in the middle. Okay, you can see the line right there, and the lips right here a little bit curved in. Here a little bit curved in. You see a little bit curved in right there. Okay, I'm going to fix a little bit. Erase it. And then make the curve, okay? Slightly curve. Slightly curve. Okay? And some people say, you know, my bottom lips want to be a little bit thicker and the top lip wants to be a little bit thinner. Yeah, you can always do fix because everyone's lips is a little bit different, right? So you can, right now you can decide it, how you want to fix your lips, make it smaller or thicker, okay? So like this one right here, I make it a little bit slanted in, erase the extra one so it look like a more smile, have a more smile, right? Okay. And then if you like, you can make it thinner, smaller on the top. I think I make my top a little bit too big. So just like that. A little bit too big. I want it make it down a little bit more. So you know, you can take a look at your lips. Is your lip top thicker or bottom thicker? Everyone is different. Okay, there's no right and wrong, but do the way you like it. Okay. All right, I think pretty much I'm set to go. Okay, I think this is good, set to go. Okay, and next one, I'm going to do my lip with pink. Okay, so before I do it, I have to show you a lot of pink we can make. Okay, and basically you know how to make pink. This one is white. Okay, I didn't clean it very well. Let me clean a little bit to show it to you. This one is white. Did you see it? This one is white color. You know, if you want to clean, most of the student here white because they mix with other different color. So it's not that clean. And all you need to do is put some water. You know, everyone can clean with me together, okay? So clean with some water, make it wet on the top, and take off some pigment and wash it off. Okay, like that, repeat a few more times, then you will have a clean white. All right. All right, so I'm going to show it to you, okay? I have two different kind of red. This one is brighter, this one is a little bit darker, okay? And this one is white. And I'm going to show you the red can be different color, you know. Some the pink can be lighter pink, medium pink, and darker pink, okay, with mixed with different color. So the first one, the easiest one, I like to use my light red, bright red. You can see here, I put lots of pigment to make my bright red. Some water, bright red. Okay, I take off the red pigment and I put a lots of white mixed with this one. You see how light it can be? Very light, right? And it can be even lighter if you add more white. Okay, just showing you this is light pink. Okay, next one. I want to use my light pink. I show you different color, okay? Mix with a little bit yellow. Okay, this one is my yellow. And you will see it become orange, right? Yellow and red become orange. But I am going to add a little bit darker red. This one a little bit darker. So you can see this red become darker but orangey-ish red. You see the difference? Okay. All right, next one I wash off again. I want to make the orange. This one is my orange, and I'm going to mix with a little bit darker red to make it even the red hue, the red color a little bit orange-ish red, but darker. Okay, you can see here. You see the difference? I mix with orange, darker orange, okay, and with the red color. And you see how beautiful this red become. All right, it's a little bit different when I mix with yellow. This one is red mixed with yellow. This one is red mixed with orange, darker orange, okay? And I'm going to show you the red can mix with all different kind of color, okay? For example, I want to make the red mix with a little bit this green, okay? And it will show the red even darker, okay? So take a look. This one is my red. Everyone should try because later on you are going to use all those red to make the lip color, okay? So I take a little bit water and then take my green and mix with it. Ooh, look at that. So dark, too dark. This red looks so dark. Did you see it? Very deep. So deep, right? Okay, so we are going to use this one for later on for the darker color. And also, I want to try the red mix with brown too. And I want you to see what's the difference, okay? So I'm going to have my red right here, deep red. You see the red, okay? I'm going to mix with brown. A little bit brown, mix together. It becomes darker too, but look at the difference. You see this one, even this one darker, they look different, okay? I can show you on the paper later on so you can have a more idea, okay? All right, and the other one I like to mix it with purple, okay? So take the red. I'm kind of running out of the spot, but I think it's okay. I can do it right here. This one is my red. I have a lot of red pigment. And I'm going to choose purple, okay? Which one is purple? This one, I think this one is purple. Let me try, okay? This one, I think this one is purple. Let me try on here. Yeah, this one is darker purple. You can see it darker purple, right? Okay, so I'm going to use this red color with mixed with a little bit purple, this one right here next to the brown. And I show you, ooh, look at this one. It become purplish red. Okay, but it's a little bit too purple. I need to put some more red back. I want the main color is red. So you can see the red can mix so many different red. Okay, so many different red. But if you want to use the darker color, think about to use the red mixed with purple, red mixed with brown, red mixed with green. Okay, so this is the color I mix. Okay, and if you want it lighter, you can have a red mixed with yellow or red mixed with a little bit orange. Okay, and that's all the color I use. Okay, and let me show you a little bit different color. Okay, like this one. I'm going to do it right here. I need to wash my brush well. Okay, let me do it right here. You can see this pink right here, this color, right? Wash my brush. This one is the one I mixed with yellow. You see a color difference? And this one is the red I mixed with orange. Okay, and this one is the red I mixed with brown. This one is the red I mixed with purple. And this one is the red I mixed with green. You see, they have all different kind of shade, right? Okay, so first I want everyone try to prepare all the different kind of red, okay? And then we can start with the lip, all right? So again, I feel like right now the color I don't have enough. I'm going to make light red more. I want more light red right here. Okay, and I'm going to take some white and mix. That's my light red. I want to prepare before I paint, so I make sure I have enough pigment. I can do my lips color, okay? And the medium tone, you know, usually I have a light, medium, dark, okay? So the medium tone, I'm thinking about the red with the orange one. Okay, let's do that. So I'm going to use my bright red. You can see right here, I take a little bit bright red. Okay, and I like to put with the darkest orange right here. And let's mix together. You see this one red orange-ish? That's the next color, medium tone I like to use. And for the darkest red, I probably want to use two color, okay? I want this color, which is darker red mixed with brown. Okay, let's do some more, okay? Prepare before we paint. Darkest red. Okay, take a little bit brown. Mix together. Okay, this one is a darker color. And I want the other one really dark, okay? So I'm going to take my darkest red right here. Put pigment right here. You can always make different kind of red to put it on your lip, okay? And this one I'm going to mix with purple. Okay, take a little bit purple, the purple right next to the, I mean, not purple, I'm sorry. I want to make with the green because the purple, I think I have enough right here. I want to mix with green, okay? Sorry about that. Here, red. And I want to mix with darker green. Okay, you can see this one getting deep. the red color getting deep, darker. Okay, all right. So I have all the red. I'm going to start with my watercolor. Oh, I spilled it. Keep it clean, okay? If you can't keep it clean, don't make it dirty. No good, no good, all right? All right, so I have all those colors I'm going to use, showing you this way, okay? And this one is my lip. Okay, big medium brush, okay? So first one, I show you the technique, okay? I want to paint in the light pink, and then before it gets dry, I want to take out some of the red pigment from the paper, and then to make the reflection, okay? So everyone gonna stop right here, just look, and then you are going to do it after, okay? So that's me do it first, okay? I'm going to use all the light pink. You can see this one is very light pink, okay? I'm going to just go ahead and paint the lips. Okay, you can see I paint the lips right here. Okay, and then I want the lips a little bit darker. Medium tone comes in, so I scrape out the extra water. I didn't wash my brush, okay? And I'm getting the medium tone. This one is a medium tone I use with the darker orange. Remember, I put it underneath on the corner, and underneath I brush on. This is my medium tone before it gets dry, okay? And then I do right on this line, because this line is where the mouth close. I want it a little bit deeper, okay? And then I'm going to have a darker tone on the bottom. I didn't wash my brush. I kind of take off the extra water, and I want my darkest tone. And the darkest tone, I'm going to use this color. This one, the red mixed with brown. Okay, this one is my darkest color, and I'm going to do it on the really bottom. Okay, you can see, ooh, okay, the really bottom color comes in. Okay, little on the corner, and the color comes in on the really bottom. Okay, and that's it. All right, next one, I want you to wash your brush, wash. Okay, and then take out the extra water. Make sure it's clean. And I want you to do the reflection. We are going to go over here, and then so take off some pigment on your paper, okay? So go over one time, okay? And then suck out the extra water on your tissue paper, and then do it 2 times. Second time. Okay, so you see the reflection right here? Okay, that's going to be your reflection, okay? So the color is going to blend it in. You can upside down your paper a little bit. It's okay, all right? So this one is going to be your reflection. Okay, you see it's very bright, right? It's okay. All right, wash your brush, wash. Like this one on the corner, a little bit too white. I'm going to blend it in a little bit, but wash your brush, make sure your brush is dry. Blend in a little bit. Okay, so it won't look too white. Okay, that's it. Okay, very clean, right? Okay, next one we are going to do the top part. Okay, I want to do separately because for you probably will be too fast if I do the whole thing, and you will feel like, oh, I'm doing too fast. Okay, so I want to do it separately. Okay, all right, same thing. This one I'm going to have a light, medium, dark. Okay, and the light come from the top, so I want the lighter spot on the top and then medium tone and darkest tone. Okay, so same thing, I take the lightest color, the watercolor, take the lightest color, and the one I mix with white, remember? Okay, and you are going to paint the whole thing. Paint the whole thing. Okay, like that, very juicy, right? Okay, and I need the medium tone. Okay, the top it's a little bit, okay, light, and I want the medium tone, so I scrape out my extra water. Okay, remember the medium tone I use, I mix with the red with the darkest orange. This is the medium tone I'm going to use. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and do the medium part. Okay, you see the medium part right here, that's the color I put it in. A little bit wet, right? Take out extra water, and I want to show a little bit thickness on the top, so same thing, I use the medium tone, go over one more time before it gets dry. Okay, everyone, let's do that before it gets dry. Okay, okay, here we go. All right, and here you can make it a little bit deeper. So you know, medium tone, you can make the curve a little bit deeper, that's fine. Okay, and so you have your medium tone, and next one I want the darkest tone. I'm going to wash off my brush, I mean not wash off, take off the water. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and then get the darkest tone. Okay, the darkest tone, not with the green one, with the brown one first. Okay, all right, the brown one, the red mixed with the brown one. Okay, remember, and I'm going to do it right on the bottom. Where's the line? Okay, the part has a line. Okay, here I put it on. Before it gets dry. Okay, okay, I'm going to wash my brush, wash. I'm going to take out some the lightest tone on the top. Okay, so you can see I wash my brush, take off our extra water. Okay, suck out a little bit extra water, and I'm going to go curve on the top. Okay, that's my the reflection part on the top, so I'm going to make a curve. Okay, take out water one more time, make a curve one more time, make it. You see it? So that's my top reflection. It's gonna be look a little bit wider. Okay, so that's how I take it off. Okay, can you do that? Okay, so this is so far so good. Okay, and make sure it dry a little bit, and then we are going to do the line, lip line. Okay, because the lip have a lots of line. Okay, but I want to let it dry, you know, let it dry a little bit, and then we are going to use the small brush and then do some line for the lips. Okay, okay, so I put my brush on the side. Okay, blow a little bit, make it dry. Blow a little bit, okay? And then you are wondering, the darkest color. Darkest color, we are going to do it right in the middle later on, after it dries out a little bit. Right now, still too wet. When it's too wet, it's hard to do the line. Okay, I want to show it to you. Make sure it's dry before we paint it, all right? Sometimes watercolor need time to dry. Okay. All right, I'm going to put it on the side a little bit because it's still wet. But when I put it on the side, I want to show you something, okay? I want to show you the line, okay? How to draw the line before we working on this one. Okay, when you do line, make sure when you're holding the brush, not the sideways, because when you do sideways, it will have a thick stroke, okay? So for example, I take this color, and then when I do it sideways, the brush holding on sideways, when I do line, you see, it's really thick. So I want you to stick up your brush like almost 90 degree, and then when you do line, look, nice and thin. It's a little bit different, right? So for example, if you do line for the lips, be careful on the side, you can do this kind of stroke sideways, and when you need to do a really detail, you need to straight up like that. You see the difference? Okay, so do practice line, line, line. Okay, practice before you do line. Okay. All right, that's back to the painting. Okay, this one back to the painting. I think it dry a little bit. Still a little bit wet, huh? It's okay. All right, so that's working on the line. Before I do line, I want to show it to you something, okay? So for the line right here in the middle, try make the curved line. So you kind of have a optical illusion to make the things more rounded, okay? So for example, the line right here, I will make it curve this way. And for the line right here, I will make curve that way, okay? So let's try first, okay? So for the first one, I really like to start with the lightest tone. So I have my lightest color. You see the lightest tone right here? And I'm going to make curve, okay? Are you ready? So let's make curve. Okay, not too thick, okay, but not too thin, because right now you don't need to do detail yet. Okay, I'm going to start with the middle part. I'm going to make a curve. Okay, you can see a little bit curve, and curve more, curve more, curve, curve. Okay, and then same thing to the other side. Curve, 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 curve. Okay, and then some of the curve can be not like a half curve. You don't need to do the full curve. So what I'm saying, for example, this one I only do half curve. You see, only half. And this one only half. I didn't do full curve, okay? So you can kind of do a little bit curved here, a little bit curved there, and more curve, but with the lightest tone first. Okay? So just do a lot of curve. Okay, describe a little bit the line for the lip here and there. You can see it, right? Okay, and then if you wherever you feel need more, and then you add more. Okay, so for example, right here, I feel like I want it a little bit thicker. So I do it a little bit thicker, the line. The line not necessarily always be thin, all right? Sometimes it can be thicker. Right here. Okay, like that. I think I'm going to add one more line right there. That's the line, okay? I'm going to flip the other side. You know, you can just curve up, but I like to flip, all right? Flip to the other side. And I'm going to do the curve as well, okay? Is everyone with me? Okay, you can do curve together, all right? Okay, curve down, all right? But when you do curve, don't do it to all the way up, all right? So for example, curve, 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 curve. Like that, like that. Okay, let's flip it back. See how does it go? Not bad, all right? But a little bit too obvious, huh? Not too obvious, okay? You see a lot online, right? Okay, let's make it sum of line continue. Goes to the top a little bit more. Sum of the line a curve more. And sum of the line smaller. Like that. Okay, I make some curve, okay? You see it, right? Okay, next one, I need the darkest tone, okay? A little bit darker, not too dark, just a little bit darker. So I need my medium tone, okay? So my medium tone, it's the, I'm going to take the one mixed with the darkest orange, and I can add a little bit here and there, okay? Just to have a little bit darker tone, but the brush not too wet, it kind of dry, you know, it kind of dry a little bit, okay? And I want you to add the shading on the line. Be careful, shading on the line. Okay, and then the line goes on here, and the shading is going to be on the right hand side. And the line right here is shading going to the left hand side. So take a look, okay? So I'm going to dry brush, okay? So for example, this line, I'm going to focus on the left side of the line. It's a little bit detailed. You see, I shade it. Let me show you detail. You see the line I shade, but I only shade on the left. Only on the left. It's a little bit detail, okay? All right, same thing to this line. I only want to shade on the left. Only on the left part. Only on the left part. Okay. If you're running out of pigment, you can always get some more. I'm gonna share on the left only, okay? Like that. See a little bit like that. All right, same thing to here. You don't need to share every single line, okay? And then here, same thing, I'm going to shade on the, oh, this one is right, this one is left, okay? Right here, here. On my left, right? You can see the line, you put it on, you shade more, and it looks better, right? Okay, and then same thing to the top. I use medium tone to shade. medium tone to shade. A little bit on the top. Some of them, not every single one, okay? Not every single one. Like that, okay? And then here a little bit. Okay, and then I'm going to do a little bit darker tone now, okay? Because the lip on the bottom is really dark. So the darkest tone, I'm going to take these two, okay? This one is mixed with brown, and this one is mixed with green, okay? So I take the brown one first. Dry brush, okay? A little bit dry, not too wet. When you do line, a little bit dry, okay? Okay, because dry brush is it's much easier to control, okay? And right now you can make the line from the really bottom, but a little bit thicker, a little bit triangle look, thicker. Can you see it? Thicker, and then kind of that triangle, okay? And then slip to the top, okay? Bright color, the deeper part. You can see I do little by little, okay? You see the deeper part? I'm kind of adding the triangle in between the line, okay? All right, a little bit water, darker pigment, and then let's do the bottom lip, two, top lip and bottom lip. Now we do the line in between a little bit. Right here and right there. Okay, so you can see from here a little bit darker, okay? And here, a little bit on my left. More color, darkest red, all right? Little right here, a little here, darkest red, right on the bottom part. You see, emphasize. It's because you know it has a little bit of reflection, so you cannot see it very well, right? Okay, I'm working on the top part a lot, all right? And I think I'm ready for the bottom part. I'm ready for the bottom part. Are you ready? Okay, let's do the bottom part. Okay. Split a little bit. Bottom part. Especially the line, the join part. Okay, you are going to working on that part. All right, the join part. And then the really bottom right here. Those are the super bottom part. You are going to working on. here, super bottom. You can do a little bit darker, a little bit darker tone. See, getting more and more realistic, right? Okay, a little bit darker tone in between. On the corners, on the side, right here a little bit, right here a little bit, right here a little bit, right here a little bit. Okay, let me show it to you like that. All right. And then if you like to make it, you can even go even darker. Okay, so let me go one step darker. I'm going to go this one, purple. That's one more step darker. Not purple. Yeah, the red with the darkest purple. Darker green. Sorry, darker green. Okay, purple is right here. I didn't use purple. Okay, so darker green, go really in the middle part. It's much deeper. That's the lip area. And make it so dark so you can see the mouth closed area. It's super dark, super dark, right? Okay, in between, right? Super dark, super dark in between. Okay, this one you need to do a little bit detail, little by little. Okay, not too fast, not too fast, just little by little, and go through a little. Okay, but don't just make a straight line. You can split to the top, split to the right, to the bottom. Make the medium part much darker, because there's where the light can the light cannot go in. That's why they have a little darker line over there. That's the mouth. Okay, that's the darkest part, you know, the lips close, and then the light cannot go in. That's why we have this darker tone right there. Okay, okay, and then a little bit on the bottom, a little bit on the bottom. Okay, a little bit on the top, a little bit on the side, a little bit on the side. Okay, a little bit on here, a little bit on here. Okay, so that's the lip we are doing for today, and I think pretty much we are going to be done. Okay, let's see if we need to add some more, just a little bit light, maybe. A little bit light. Describe a little bit more. Maybe a little bit here. A little bit here. Okay. Double check, see where you want a little bit darker. No, I always do that. Let me show it to you. And then, okay, it's a little bit blurry, huh? Too close, right? Let's see. Focus. Okay, here we go. I do it slowly to show it to you. Like that, okay? You see it? A little bit darker. And then you're going to check anywhere you like to make it a little bit darker. And then you just add a little bit darker tone. And then do the rest of the part, okay? I think pretty much I'm gonna be done. Okay. Gonna be done pretty much. The last touch up. And then we can finish this lips drawing, okay? Anywhere you like to add more? Maybe right here. I always like double check. Double check. Okay. And if you think it's done, then that's it. That's the project we are doing it for today, okay? Are you ready? Let me show you in a different view, okay? I think we are done. All right, let me take the paper. This is the lip we are doing for this Valentine's project for the lips, okay? And I hope you like the project and see you next time. All right, everyone, bye-bye. Bye-bye.